Holy fuck, how's it going, eh? Jesus Christ, man. You're like, I dropped my fucking phone and then I was talking with the fucking recording off. Like, holy fuck, man. How many times do I gotta do this fucking thing? I usually just like to one off this shit. And I don't like having to fuck around. Well, anyways, so I'm fucking around right now by trying to get this fucking thing done. I'm trying to tell you about my last day, my last bit in jail. The last time I went to jail, and yeah, I used to go in and out of jail a lot. See, my prison experience is probably a lot different than all these other guys, because I didn't do a big long stretch. I've done over 5 years, but in on the installment time, and so I'm sure a lot of people have that experience as well, because I would go in and out. I'd get busted, and I started out with days, and then it started months, and then probably the last time I did 9 months remand, and I got about 8 or 9 months. So it ended up I was in there maybe 14 months altogether. So what? And that was, this is my last bit. So what happened was I went in. And I met a guy in there, and I actually got my, I got bail. I met this guy in there, and he helped me get bail. And I said, listen, if I get bail, I'll come back. And he's like, okay. So he gave me some phone numbers, listen to that. So I went out, and I actually got out, and I went and did my thing. I got laid. I went and got all the shit packed, and what I did was I packed it all in small packages, and I swallowed a bunch, and then got the other up in the ready go, in the quick compartment area. And but each package I put rolling papers and some match heads and that, so we wouldn't have to wall bang and this and that. So I prepared it really well, because I was doing. So then I went to the judge. I turned myself in. I said, listen, it's going to be winter. I wanted to clean myself up. I've got employment opportunities. Because what happened was when I got busted, I was already fucking like working. So when this happened, I think, and so yeah, so I got out, and my boss owed me a bit of money, so I got that. I was able to get a welfare check, and so I was good. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go fucking get fucked up, and get party and shit, and it's last hurrah type of thing. Got myself, I don't know if I was on the methadone or not, but I made sure my methadone was straight, and I went and I turned myself in. So when I came in, I was being expected, and there was a couple others that were supposed to do this, and they never did. And so, like, that was like fucking, I was treated good. It was like, it was funny, man, when I walked in that first night, and I just kind of looked at the tier, and everyone looks at you anyways when you walk on the tier. The tier looks like, it's like 3 tiers high. The pod, I mean, it's 3 tiers high, and there's about 60 cages, double cells, and they're door cells, like not cages, but yeah. So everyone's looking at you when the door cracks, right? Everyone turns their head, and I could see a couple people sort of smile at me, this and that. So I went in, got what I got, and I broke off to who I had to break off to, and then I went around, and since I'd been on that tier before, I knew who was kind of who. And so I, broke off to those people, and then just the rest was fucking whatever I wanted to do with. Sell it, keep it, whatever. And so I got myself working in the screw shop. Oh, fuck that. No, I don't want to jump. Okay. So when we went in that night, that like we all fucking blazed who had weed that night, and a lot of people. So needless to say, we got a search, and no one got busted. There's a high suspicion of me, but because I got transferred from North Van, and they kind of put 2 and 2 together. They sort of figured it was me, but they couldn't catch me with it. It was funny. Anyways, so I went to work, and when you work in the screw shop, it's kind of funny. there, because you're basically, they teach you how to weigh dope. You put the screws, you separate them, and then you weigh it, and then you package it, and it's the same as dope, right? It's kind of funny, but then I got a job on the maintenance crew, and I could go around cell to cell, and I got this job because I told the guy I was a painter, and I go, they're gonna paint the cell, so I painted all of North Fraser. It was kind of cool. I can say that. I guess I painted that jail, but it's slave labor. I mean, I should have been getting fucking, for what I was doing. We should be getting fucking union guard rates, what the guards are getting for doing that, man. They're paying us like $3 a day or whatever. So, but that's the thing with prison, man. It's a racket. It's a fucking racket. They want you there. Trust me. The cops need their jobs. The lawyers need their jobs. The judges need their jobs. They want you there. So think about that. Anyways, a few things about this last bit. I was the Air India bomber was in my tier. He was actually sitting at the table next to me. I talked to him a few times. Yeah. The guy, Inderjit, the guy that was fucking... the one thing I'm going to say about that guy is, everyone in politics, leaving politics out of there. One man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter. So I'm just going to leave the fucking politics out of there. But this guy was solid, man. He didn't fucking rat. They fucked with him, and they fucked with him through court and everything. And he did all his time, and he never fucking said shit. And he was supposed to get out, and then they knocked him with another charge or some shit. I don't know. You look into it. But the Air India bomber, the guy that was all over the news, he fucking allegedly dropped fucking 300 people from a plane, man. Like, wow. Anyways, that dude was there. And he was right. Like, I talked to him and shit. And yeah, he was a very timid, nice, quiet man. Like, he was, and he didn't, and some people fucked with him too in there a few times, right? Like, on a few different occasions, I heard from the guy that helped me get bail, because he was at his table, and yeah, so whatever. He was in there. Another famous guy I did some time with was I didn't do time with him, but I saw him, was Robert Pickton. And that was the pig farm murderer guy in what he used to do. And I know people that he killed. And he would cruise the downtown east side, and he'd pick up these girls, and he had these girls that helped get girls for him. I think there's a whole lot more going on with this pig farmer shit too, because they just covered a lot of shit up, man. But these guys used to have these big parties, and these girls would go missing. All these downtown east side girls would go missing, man, and there's a rumor for the longest time. This is all when I was downtown. There's this pig farmer, and fuck, man, like, dude, look into Robert Pickton, the pig farmer. Like, that's some scary shit. And this guy was right across, like, when we were painting, we get into the medical unit, and I'm standing there, and I'm looking at this guy, and there's this guy in there delivering canteen, and his canteen was fucking maxed. He had everything. And it was Robert Pickton, man. The guard goes, "Don't quit staring, quit staring." So, hey,
lunch
babe.
is ready.
Okay, I'll be in. Thank you. Okay, lunch is ready, guys. I gotta go. Yeah, so the guard's going like, "Quit staring." I'm like, holy fuck, that's that fucking pig farmer dude, man. Shit, and dude, that guy, he did not do all that shit by himself. I'm telling you that right now. He's like 3 foot nothing with no muscles. How did he do all that shit on his own? Come on. Anyways, that's for another video maybe. I don't know. But like I said, things aren't always what they seem. Guys, even in YouTube, just check that out, okay? Things aren't always what they seem. I'm not necessarily a truther guy, but I'm into that shit big time. So anyways, this is just a little, the last, I hope I didn't, yeah, okay, I'll say that for another video. This is coming up around 10 minutes long, but yeah, so there's Robert Pickton and the Inderjit, the Air India bomber, and that was both in the same time in my last bit. I saw both those guys. I didn't meet Pickton, but I met Inderjit, and like I said, one man's freedom fighter is another man's fucking terrorist, man, and You know, it's sad people got to die for politics. That's all. You know, that's just a sad thing, because, yeah, that sucks. I mean, even look at all these gang guys, man. I'll tell you what, with this gang shit, look at that. They're getting you to kill each other, man. They're getting you to kill each other. Like, think about it. Over fucking colors, man. Like, wake the fuck up, people. Wake the fuck up, you know. We got to stop fighting. You know, that's one thing. Okay, yeah, Canada. I get some comments, you know, saying, oh, yeah, because you're Canadian, you're also. Well, you know, I'm not really going to review a channel I don't like. I'll tell about shit I don't like, this mukbang or whatever. I'll point that. But, you know, like, guys that are trying to fucking do whatever, or you know, I might clown them a bit or something. But, yeah, man, I'm Canadian fucking through and through. And I fucking... You know, yeah, we kick ass if we need to, man. Look at World War II. You know, we went fucking kicked some fucking big ass. Even in Afghanistan, you motherfuckers needed us for your fucking intel. We were there first. So, you know, fuck. Anyways, but Canada, man, you know, yeah, I'm a chill guy. I like to smoke my weed. I just, you know, I'm not gonna be confrontational and tell you how tough I am or whatever, because, you know, fuck, you don't need to know that. If you need to know that, that's, you know, whatever. Take it for what it is. You know, I've done shit. You know, most of it I'm not proud of, and it's stupid shit. Fighting and hurting other people is stupid shit, man. Fucking taking shit from people is stupid. It's just wrong. And, you know, I would justify, like, the crimes I did, too. I didn't do really a lot of B&Es. Just because of that fact. I didn't like taking people's stuff. I justified corporations in my mind. It was like, fuck, I'll rob a corporation because they're a piece of shit anyways. And that's how I justified my crime. Whether it was right or wrong, that's how I justified it to myself. Anyways, it's lunchtime, guys. I gotta go. I'm hungry. And thanks.